the liquids.
Yeah.
We're on air.
Great. Cool.
What?
We're live at a time.
We're live at a time?
Yeah. But it's not the time that rhymes, so I didn't say it.
Okay. Let's get organized here. Organized with the stuffs and things and the such. As you like to, as the young people say. All the young people I see every day.
Yeah, there's two.
They say the such a lot.
And the such. Go ahead.
I don't.
I'm not touching you.
It's still uncomfortable.
Why?
He's scared. It's more about fear than anything else. Wow. My calendar told me to record a new podcast 3 minutes ago. It's set for 10 o'clock. That's amazing.
We're actually ready to roll.
Well, you know what we should do?
Oh God. Don't.
Roll the intro!
We would like to have longer banter before the rolling of the intro.
Well, it's already happened, so.
I know!
It's fine. It always feels like it's a little too. It's waited a little long.
No, it does not!
Yeah.
It only feels that way to you because
Well, yeah,
you're
'cause I'm
not
the
talking.
I'm the one who says it.
No, because you're not talking and you're waiting for it to happen. It's like watching water boil. It doesn't take any longer. You're just anticipating it. You know, no. What if I don't want to play?
It's too late now.
Well, no.
Mm-mm.
Nothing. Probably nothing happened.
I can do whatever I want because I have the power of the edit.
Yep.
Okay.
So now we've got Cam 1, Cam 2, and Cam 3.
What is this weirdness?
Head on over to Instagram if you'd like to see the setup.
The Instagram has the setup.
I just
What
posted
Instagram? Just Instagram posted it?
The traveling Farr's Instagram.
The famous floating Instagram camera.
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh.
Ow! Why? You didn't say the name of the thing. Anybody could have posted it.
Exactly.
You have to say that. I could have posted it. They would have known. Fucking Jim over there could have posted it.
Who's Jim and where
you know
is
that
he?
guy.
Oh.
There's a Jim.
I think
There's gonna be a Jim
I
somewhere.
think you want the funny, but I don't know if it's funny.
It's gonna be someone is gonna be like, oh God, they said my name, and then
They can see me.
yeah.
Yeah, because that's what people
Yeah.
think when they watch
Jim,
YouTube.
go get the foil hat from the kitchen.
I know. Like the character, Woody Harrelson in 2012.
I haven't seen 2012.
Well, this is the time to definitely catch up on your films.
Yeah.
If you're gonna catch up on anything, this is it.
Sure.
Cause, ooh boy, people got time.
We didn't do the slap thing.
Slap thing?
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to do this thing?
Well, you did it pretty regularly before.
Have you not met your father? Because he doesn't usually do the same thing over and over and over and over because he hates it.
Certainly do. I need variety. I need it to be more organic. I need things to just happen, not structured scripted things
Nope.
that if you get to that point, then it just becomes boring.
See, I don't like the just if it happens, it happens. I don't like that. Especially doing something like
But
this.
see, we get our radio gold when it
Yeah,
just
see,
happens.
when
See,
I
when I'm
record
sitting over there
videos-
editing and the funny happens, you see,
I record videos with a timer.
timer.
Well, that's mainly because of my camera.
Well, yes,
'Cause I
you need
don't
to.
want to stitch footage together.
Well, see, I'm
for an
always,
episode.
I'm literally the
And
stitcher.
I don't use a phone that just goes.
You
So-
could. You have
I
one
know
now.
you could.
Oh, I can't.
Why can't you?
Because the camera's broken.
He's got the crazy shaky camera thing going on.
And the
Is it
front
only for-
camera sucks. The front camera's terrible.
Yes, but if you did it this way, took the 6, use the back camera. You don't need to see it, just frame your shot. Start it up, you can do 4K.
Yeah. But
4K 30.
But it's gonna be all shaky.
No, use that camera.
Oh,
Use
use
You
that.
can you and it's got because Cam 2's not my phone now.
Right.
So
It's just a
sitting there waiting like all of this stuff is for us to do something. So we have to do more somethings because we have the ability to do some things. So we need to do stuff. So what are we going to do?
Man.
Karen, do you have ideas about things we're going to do? Anything? You're being put on the spot. Yes. What do you a thing for the people? Since they're sitting at home and they got basically nothing to do, and you got all these people that are losing their minds and going crazy because they're at home
And dealing
with their
children.
children and spouses.
And making up dumb challenges like let me try to drink something through a toilet paper tube and
If
drown
you
myself.
haven't seen that video,
Oh, God, please don't.
go search it.
No, don't
But-
Don't
search
search
it.
it.
Don't
It is
search it.
hilarious.
Yes, but see, it's hilarious if only you're going to watch it and you're not going to participate.
Don't
But
do the challenge,
The problem
it's
is
stupid.
Don't do
people are not so smart.
Yeah, don't
and they
do
will
it.
run out and then they will try to do it and then they will end up in
She nearly drowned.
distress.
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah,
Please.
come on now, people. You got to be smarter.
You're
I mean,
not
you're staying home
conducting-
to not get in trouble,
Well-
and you're going to get yourself in trouble while staying at home. It's like, no.
And don't do it by yourself either because if you get hurt, then no one's there to help you.
Don't do it.
Don't
Just
do it anyway.
Don't do
Just
it.
don't do anything stupid alone. Because then you'll be really screwed.
Don't do anything.
No,
Alone.
do
Make sure you have a friend.
make sure it is supervised stupidity.
Supervised?
Supervised stupidity.
What? Supervised.
Yeah.
That might be the name of this episode.
Sure, why not?
Supervised stupidity.
Well, I mean, you might. Then you have someone to potentially help you or film it.
But what if
whichever
they're
one.
stupid too? Because they're there helping you.
I mean,
Supervised.
Here, do this stupid thing, and I'm gonna stupidly sit here and watch you do it. And when you start dying, I'm gonna say you were so stupid and laugh.
well, then
That's kinda how that works.
person shouldn't be the person to help you then.
Duh. But any smart person would say, "Don't
do
it."
that. Yeah, sure. But, you know.
I have a thing before we get into the other thing that I realized yesterday, day before, that my original, the list, my original one from back in Chinaman land, like 2018 time and 2017 time, yeah, I did 30 in podcasts. There are
Oh, good lord.
80.
There's. Whoa.
So the original The List that started all of this podcasting, there's a lot going on there about the Chinaman land. I guess you,
I feel like it's not really gonna be.
if you want to know what's still on the list, you guys might want to.
Leave a comment.
You might want to let me know, cause whoa. Also, I think what I'm going to start doing
That's 15
is
minutes.
taking things on the lists and writing down my thoughts about those things, even though we've talked about them in the podcast and stuff, and putting them on the blog space so I can practice my writing, because your mother seems to think that I should be writing freelance,
You should be.
but my writing is not a writer. I've never been. It's not. I guess I can write okay. I can write well enough to do well in an academic sense, but does that mean like you would want to read what I wrote? Well, based on showering every day is also a must, and I'm going to take that and then say what I think about it and create some stuff. Maybe that's the book about our travels. Maybe it's not. Maybe that's, I don't know. But if I write it down, we can always do something with it later. So I'll put them on the blog space.
I'd like to spend some time working on my books. I'd like to get one of them done, at least. But
So
right now I've been
maybe
working too much.
now we just need to set aside the time.
Things.
You got the
So
Coursera.
many projects.
You got
that
your
I'm
SAT
doing.
prep.
So many things.
Yeah, you
right?
signed up for your FAFSA yesterday.
You did. I didn't.
I said
No,
I
that
did.
doesn't matter. You're in,
Okay.
which means
I did.
you need to be getting ready for your
You said I did the dishes.
SAT prep
Well, I think what he really needs to do
and your history
is
and your math.
contact the universities and find out what specific requirements he needs as a homeschool student or
There is
world
that.
schooled student in order to be a student at their school, because there are 3 universities in Ireland that I put on your FAFSA. I did nothing for the US. I did nothing for any other country. You still have 7 other universities you can add to the list should you decide. But you need to contact the universities and find out what are the requirements I need so
You
you can
need
be
to do
working
it.
on those.
Got it?
That means I'll help, but
Got it?
Uh-huh.
Good.
you don't want to go to school right away, do you? Like within the next 6 months.
Well, in the next 6 months, and we might.
I may not be able to.
Well,
I mean, you have to find out what the requirements are so that you
No,
can be
just,
ready.
But the thing that's happening.
But you
in the
still have
world.
to be ready. That doesn't mean that they won't be having classes.
True.
That doesn't mean that they're not gonna keep admitting people. They still, you gotta remember, schools are businesses. They need people to come, because if they don't come, they still have bills.
Right.
Okay, so they need people. So they're gonna need distance learners. They're gonna need all kinds of stuff, and this might be the opportunity to get in and work, kind of like what you're doing with Coursera.
Just do it online.
yeah.
Well,
Well, it could
some
be.
classes you can.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that for myself.
Work on your masters.
Yeah, but I just don't know what I'd want a master's in. That's really my problem. I really don't know.
If I could go back to school, I'd go back to school to be a midwife or a doula.
But would that be like closer to nursing, closer to
I'd want to go to the UK to study.
biology, or would it be like, is that science? Is that something else? Like what
There's
world
actu-
would you be diving in back into?
Well, I would only go to school in the UK to be a midwife, because they have a specific program for that, and in the US they're making midwives illegal.
Okay, you're not answering my question
medicine.
at all. So
Science, right?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
I truly do not know where that would, because that could be maybe social something. I don't know where that would fall. Because can you really perform any medical procedures as a doula or midwife?
Dula, no.
That's what I'm thinking.
Midwives, I'm sure there are things, I just don't know what they are because I'm not one. I haven't studied it.
Well,
But
I would assume that you don't,
I
because
was
any
3
procedures
births
you gotta
away.
take them away.
I was 3 births away from being able to be certified as a doula.
I don't know what that. Okay,
that
sounds fine, but it's not answering my question.
You have to participate in a certain number of births and have a certain level of education with child development and pregnancy and blah blah blah. And I had all of that, except for I was short of assisting in 3 births.
I mean, okay, but is this science or is this something else? We're waiting for, of course, a delivery.
Because this is the only time. We ordered our groceries 2 days ago. It's taking a minimum of 2 days to get grocery delivery.
We were getting them, what, same day?
Yeah, we were getting them the same day. Like, I would order at 6 or 7 in the morning and they'd be here around 10. Or I'd order a little later and they'd get here later in the day. But now I order 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, and the earliest is 2 days later at 10. So I'm not waiting. Just as soon as it can come, it comes.
Yeah, you just send it on, man. And we're getting around people coming in so that we go out and get the bags from the people and bring them in. I heard a thing. I think I heard a thing.
It's
this
nursing
week
to
about
become a midwife.
See, that people were taking, like, getting the groceries, like deliveries, taking their things out of the bags outside of their homes, bringing in just the things that they bought, taking everything out of the packaging and throwing the packaging away so that they're not getting, like, the person who pulled the thing off the shelf doesn't infect you by this virus living on the packaging while it's being transported. It's like, oh my God, it's like, why not just take everything that you get and just Lysol it?
Yeah.
Because you're really gonna take everything out of its pack. How does yogurt work?
Right.
Ice cream.
You can't do that with everything.
You know, all of the packaging that goes in the freezer.
Yeah, your meat is gonna go bad unless you freeze it. It's like, why would you?
It was weird to me. I was just like, wow.
That's too much.
There's a lot going. I mean, there's like the video. It was a video that I saw where the guy is in the bathroom and he's trying to wash his hands, but he keeps touching things in the bathroom to wash his hands that could be contaminated, and he keeps washing his hands. So he's like, goes to the soap and he washes his hands, and then he realizes that he needs to get like a towel, and he touches the counter and he grabs a towel, and then he looks at his hand and he's like, oh shit, and then he washes his hands again, and then, you know, he keeps going and he gets to the doorknob. He almost gets out. But then he gets to the doorknob and he can't get out because he's touched the doorknob. He's got to go back and wash his hands again, and he keeps doing it over and over and over and over.
Clearly,
and eventually he's washing the floor, and
Clearly he doesn't know get the paper towel before you start to wash your hands. Wash your hands, dry them, use the paper towel to turn off the water, use the same paper towel to open the door, and
yes, but is paper towel safe enough with this virus? Is paper towel enough? I don't think. Your hands. You know, see, now you're talking about levels of degree, not safety. Germaphobes unite. If you want to follow the Traveling Farrs, you can find us at the YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, iTunes, Spotify, or the Google Podcast at the Traveling Farrs. If you like the Instagram or the Twitters, Traveling Farrs. If you are going to email us, because you're going to email us because you like to send us stuff, travelingfars@gmail.com. And the blog space, which hopefully more stuff will go on the blog space, thetravelingfars.blueberry.net. No E's in the blueberry. What is the game chat?
Don't forget to check out @Aaron's Game Chat on Instagram and Facebook. And
now reminding them.
Whatever, man.
And
just Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.
At what? What?
Aaron's Game Chat.
Aaron's game chat.
AARONS
Where-
apostrophe.
No.
Apostrophe S.
No.
On Instagram.
Okay, both of you are wrong.
You have the one on Facebook has the apostrophe after the S.
The apostrophe is after the S. That is 100% correct. But I don't think the apostrophe is in the name on the Facebook. I think it's just Aaron's
It's
game
definitely
chat.
not on the Instagram.
And it's not on the Instagram.
I don't know
So
about
I don't
the
think the apostrophes are there. But the correct apostrophe is S apostrophe, not apostrophe S, because it's the two Aarons.
Not a singular Aaron.
Correct. It's not his game chat. Even though he created the game chat, but he's terrible because he plays games sometimes.
Okay, the podcast page on Facebook has the apostrophe S after the S.
Okay. After the S. So there you go. But either way, if you don't have the apostrophe, you'll still find us.
You should not say that.
Should not... What?
Because Aaron didn't take that other page down.
What are you talking about? That's not a page. That's a person.
Okay.
There's a difference. Pages and people are not the same thing on Facebook.
Okay, you know what you could do to avoid all this confusion? Just put the letters in the video, or put links in the description.
What are you talking about? Links are always in the description. Why are you?
Exactly.
That's not the problem.
That's how you avoid all of this confusion.
I don't have to avoid it. It's been there.
Just go do the things, people.
I got it straight for y'all. They are all mixed up.
Just go do the things.
All right. I think that's it.
Is that it?
Are we done? Are we out?
Yep, bye.
Do we need to turn off all the lights? I don't know. We can actually see the cars.
I know, right?
Yeah.
The lights work pretty well. We're going to turn off the cameras up. So, everybody,
I'm gonna stay still.
say goodbye to the people.
Bye.
Where are you going?
I'm just...
Where are you
I
going?
gotta pee.
What? Pee? Peace.